Right, 20 minutes past 7. I know Pemamina a year a crack of feed. I can't say. O'Brien, yeah, the Bocrata Musam no. Na I know pay Roger Emmanuel Fepa. The mama coach now said Ghanaian journalist, most more home. And no one, no one. We had our appearance, CCT, the ultimate said they are. I'm so coach no. Anyway. Roger Emmanuel Wahano Perry crossover for the latest in the world of sport. Obiasa Bakoso kind and said, so person who's a man for areas, you do Mamunkania. That's your Montadi Shemi. One for me, Bonta didn't be repeated. Roger, I know another John. Oh, no, they're right. They do me like to the whole night in Yaba still. Seriously, you know. What's a baby bomb who too? That's good, yeah. Don't lie through. Now see the Yama Mew. And Yama sound, Yama cry, and Yama cry. Gadgets necessary, and I will do an essay. Bibia, the Susa, Yezu. How do you cook? Who, and I say, oh, you window be a ventilation from it, you know. Oh, say that house. And they will mean, sir. No, my me, I would don't you know, say, yes, I do and yard for fro. Do so, or show Bassa and now Unicani, I hear the off on honor. Would that cannot be no, how do you cope? If I say that, if you're out to right now, then a compound how by force because dear Pierre, I have a trouble until I fear to come over bossa. I'm for Besiripe. Oh, Charlie. You see, yeah, I do, baby. New many are national issues. Yeah, addressing as a national issue. It's not about politics. Somebody will come over coffee from a bar. The same problem. Then yeah, and then a statue. A statue. They be a bar near any politics. Son, Obi a Jume ya. And TN to me, Sanana. That is it. A leadership. So who take a position, officer position, the man call you to me. The best thing is say yes, sound. Idea the back for Trimbo. And now some machines no snyder that come in Chroma breast. So I must say, yeah, good. Because some basic things we now call other countries. I'm out for enjoy free. Insure Chroma, insure. Who to say, a bill on Sibe Chassa and mother, but the baby water bill. Light Uberto. Near Yakran say, what told you goose now light in Manu? 1 week him. No, a Johnny to say motu. As a Hyundai, no, Hyundai car. Sana light in a Johnny. And the Tiano, Mumma Yensi enjoy Kaka. Yea, here. Said you me private work, I buy in Chamico. And this new man getting kitty in the year movie, you'll be a bet me, you'll be a bet me a benefit. And this is a new man says, San Candia. No money yet to me saying, what you say? There will be a surround no funny bag no canoe. South African semi yaki, officer can see and South Africa, dinner. Oh, he knew. Yeah. That be a chill be or say or no that one wage man away. Wage man. But it's a new man getting kitty. A Pama month for I'm Crawford on penny for the Strom. I'm sure some penny for take a cue from the Osaka so a judgment. Said I don't mind on the Rick and Hobado Munko training no be players no he enye easy cry local players na fe no be selection do makọ so no ni mo mu ntimo de mo bobo matches no heavy se obi betimi awura blasters no mu a okay no the na room see press conference na oyewie na no see mo fefe players no adechi and ogina Crash Sports Stadium. That's right. It's just say any braba pa this what green grass ne ba ko no grass needs you to meet TB from near. But in fact, first conference, course, no. Yeah. nani ajiga na adwuma no ho
right
say because
now when you adwuma sika wo musa na o ko ni
no g more than the demand no
okay
but I think ebi so hwe nioma bi ebi hwe Ghana team no na how I see Pep ball no ni sa nioma no me sure say ni nyina ka ho
all right Roger anope you let me call
right quantum content na finano president agro so tunu din say Paul Money Sports na no pay yari and 701 afi usana nioma city bebremu o say Ashanti Gold 04 anya promotion to Ghana Premier League nyam ya tuma fie ba be sim no be sia kan e Ghana Premier League na ma do some ebepa ni ebeko Savannah Regional Division 1 and Division 2 game be e course no Liceman sena supporters sisibri no na enya sem kitokre na no pay ye mo video na fi details no sina city no ye ho some the Black Stars of Ghana almost turn mo wrem our Ivory Coast die dwumadie and omukakudie na fi Black Colors so so ya do mo say teachuma no aye camping na coach no atunu sa afrom no mo friendly games saudo and no pay the ho some be come no ni na chose jebo omu anya baku bi wini after say coach no ye pamo no ho some bada leagues course nyina no and no pay atuna say the ho some bada no pay ya re safi baku aye debita ba chronic na no pay me kamfo e dia mo so beto na mo ko na fe betimi abol na sire be apon de no betimi akoka debita say men kan chose say ne wi obi a say omuja no nioma na timi abroke you blood first ni muntia moja na timi ndia fresa na bomodin say obakona fe mfa no debita to no kene bi mbo na sire be obetimi ahuro moja mun kama na fe boost immune system no sire be ya Arabian sentimi ema bachenwachi was say o chronic ulcer and afi typhoid but what is say obana from fe deni bi mbo na Arabian sentimi enko ye from sedwe a stronger boa ema wapon din etimi konkan e boa ma niema say koyie pade manwachi our dovita man cap sanu ye memejo fd ajatumite boy to be ye pa and say we bema na fe premature ejaculation sexual dysfunction fe e kobase low sexual libido and na sexual weakness ahudo nyina ene tunya but what is say we dovita ba clinic betimi adin kama was say upese we the reban umpese be 1 minute man 30 seconds mana our so called dovita ba clinic aso ye se pema se bio obema no se wantimi nya djuma impotency but what is say ba kona fi dovita man cap no onum efe bimbo asere bia bianso ebetimi akaka mema no se bia mo bema no asutia na eteni nyina se fasis awodo nti de bia na reduce na deviatia but what is say ba kona fi dovita ba clinic ntimi bo na bianso ntimi konwati koko so ena edi onya na fi West Prince ni nyina mu no kona fi dovita ba clinic no ontimi fa dovita ko capsule bi mo na sere bia apomodin so ebetimi akaka ojunso na mo jana sera anasa ujunso na junsera sera emeyia bomodi se obakona from timi bossa se panese prostate and afi gonorrhea enso na edi onyanso a dovita abakre kaso ye na wasa wodi wani tire sera be ya gonorrhea no ontimi to asena fi mano so se be white mwase muti pensa bomodi se obakona fi dovita abakre kantimi bomo na bibia se ntimi ko awoshi elank tasi station na odi coaster no na edi enhwene mu pe obetimi afromo ana se betimi awo support dovita heba clinic awo 0246 265313 0246 265313 ana 0502 716076 0502 716076 obetimi ani dovita Heba clinic etimi abonko dovita heba clinic no see your health is our consent ko na fianem eni komana montimi bona bibiaso antimi kosebedin edi Roger Emmanuel from the sports market botela and afi kojo fosufandi omo ye production team omo tete ma no premidi semana se ban sase and think of cross it na afi na se ma kwese sase from major leagues game chawdo na uchewie and se na tibi basemete omo se ko France match se results na nie omo se club for se Breslau Friday omo tene Finland at the so am I given an ND3 to the new results of Puma Saturday omo se club for Olympic Lyon and so at the football kamiensa am also ti kanu mienu na fe anges etrefe anse ani team for the PG shema PG aboma kamiensan almost na entimiante na Toulouse etrefe ani Monaco game no so ekoye 2-2 any results Saturday aresina Puma no Sunday onam se Laurent etrefe ma Stropo abona kamiensan watimu mienu Paris FC esetre malili metropole anse bona kabakwa oresina entimiante awasa game Cosle ave asina match and D44 and afi Olympic Marseille and Nice game no so so aresene ekoye 1-1 no play games aresene etimi apiem na uchewie our friendly enemy de wonsam aresene e banana peyewremu na fienko Germany na fienko German Bundesliga games awro aresene etimi piem na fe yemfa wonsam to the Friday RB Leipzig Pokamiensa Emma Club of Union Berlin ase timu bako na Saturday FC Cologne etinefima Leverkusen abone kamienu no se timu bako Osberg etinefie any Eintracht Frankfurt koye 1-1 na fi hedem ase Pokamienu ma St Pauli Saint-Miante na Wolfsburg and Borussia Mönchengladbach aresena koye 0-0 na fi unim cement so anase Bobo Kafana Menso 5 ase tinefie Emma Bayern ekobone kanan Emma no senati kanomiensa na Hamburger SV anse tinefie ma team efana setie FM ase bon kamienu a oresene etimu bakanu Sunday ade Stuttgart and Werder Bremen ekoye 1-1 afi Borussia Dortmund ase bo kanan ma Freiburg sentiment atiane games anase tuja our Germany anano pere on semsena banko etiri na vele games anase na timi piemo yemfan tuja Friday Napoli ebo kanan ma Clermont sentiment ade Saturday Parma ese kabakuma Pisa SC sentiment na Bologna ese Fima Roma Shen Kamienua or sentiment Eros Verona any Lecce game no koye 0-0 and a new Sunday Fiorentina any club of Sassuolo game no and a koye 0-0 and again or Fima Como abon Kamienua 1-90 Torino and Inter koye 2-2 na AC Milan and Juventus koye 0-0 Nyamia Duma Neka Glory and Atalanta Airborne of SS Lazio and Udinese in Sibetimesha and a games and Nyamia Duma and a Senate me Pima some Ebayanko Spain of Spanish La Liga. Here results and Senate PM on Friday. Or was a Real Betis and Real Madrid game no and D1 Saturday. Or the Deportivo Alaves Epo Camienu and Mabobo Cafano Real Mallorca. Almost let me at Canambaco and I take Tinoma Barcelona. Ebo Camienu went to Valencia. Ebo Camienu Girona Etimubaco and Atletico Madrid Ebo Camiensa and Atletico Bilbao. And said to me at Canamian Sunday. Or was a Real Vallecano. And said to the rest of Sadat. Game and D3 new air draw. And I sent me a real video. I said to them, Eti Bonacamianoa, or I sent to Mubako Sasuna, Ebo Camianoma Sevilla, and said to Mubako Villaray, Ebo Camianoma Seta Vigo, almost sent me Eti Canamo Baco, and then Yamia Duma Espanyol, and Levante Ebetimesia, and no Spanish La Liga Gema, Yamia Duma National, at me Passer some Etuja, or Senra, English FA Cup on a semi-final game at me Ebaso, and Manchester City, Omani Southampton, and I to me Eshaye, now Brontier for Fen Aziz, or no Eddie Kanko say go, Arima Tima for Southampton, Retinol, and a Brontier for Jeremy Duku, 82nd minute or Tikano, Arima Marston of Brontier, Yefon Nico Gonzalez, on also 87th minute was winning go Arima City, Emma City winning by 2-1, and no FA Cup game, and I sent it to me Premianco, Premiership, and after games, and I sent it to me to the Friday, or it was a Brighton, Nasa no a gamer, at me cost on Friday, or it was a games at me cost on. Na no sheep on them say Sunderland omo etinefie ama Nottingham Forest ebo wakanuma omo entimiante Saturday dia Fulham etinefie bokaba kuma Aston Villa entimi anti sakana ne gamer etinetimi epiemo na team for Tottenham Hotspur omo eshe kabakwa Wolverhampton Wanderers kano omo entimi anti no game kesi no senetimi piemo na sa game na Brontia ye for Xavi Simeone mi so ko praye e was sa game no report amite and it's brought to the season we no on to me and second Britannia G2027 and as Xavi Simeone betime kan eri ama Tottenham Hotspur one mo bobo kono bi mo West United ama tenefie Bokam no ama Everton eti kanaba ko Liverpool ase Bokam sa Crystal Palace almost eti kanaba ko Brontia ye for Alexander Isak ese go and afi Andre Robertson or select me se go na fi Florian Wirtz how many players some se go so edi ama Liverpool Brontia ye for Daniel Nunes and also and eti kanaba ko Sagema and asina etimi so epiemu se e wa hono man other games across Arsenal set lefi e bokaba ko Newcastle United mentmente Abrontia ye frese e briche eze wono etimi se sagono edi ema Arsenal nyamu tuma ene ade Manchester United omni Brentford City ebetimi dia readers ene ana sagema no so ebetimi abasare wonsam ese bayewremu wonsam no na verse na ne Pep Guardiola ena sanchofo ko bisano se City season we endia untoaso biom na wadwumadi a dodo na ka se ukọ Italy na fa ko di dwuma ho senkwa na esi ete na owura Pep Guardiola kase kakra fa sawrum a ko se da chira tibia no ora be ko Italy no akwa kokoche no chi no akasa de fa record sa waye wo City bobo korum se mri bia no otibi boa ma City timi gi trophy especially se FA Cup onya kodu fa na nkwande a otimi gi so otimi gi wi ya na ogene mprema kuma kunsia so na owura Pep Guardiola akase kakra fa mo a omo kasare fa records no yentie Pep Guardiola.
6 games, like every game, we win, we'll be there. We lose, it's over in the final, and of course in the other one. But I think with the fine, the people say no, how many Champions League and how many this and that. The define that club is when you win 5 Carabaos and you play 4 finals in a row and FA Cups. That define. Always you have a bad afternoon. Was said many times, a bad day and injuries, or you cannot be there. And instead of that, in this competition, that is the minor ones comparing Premier League in Champions League, with all respect, always we were there. So it's what I said to a place. Imagine now we start the world now next season, and one team for the next 4 years they will win.
Pep Guardiola and Amotenika na Saram team manager ye openia ye fana Tonda Eckert ono se ne sama kradi atuja na ne sama kanya se lose against City omo dia to machi na against Ipswich Town ara mo hwene se betimi ada performance no se be kwanim yenti no.
Outstanding performance from the boys. In these games, you're not going to have a lot of moments, you know, that you always get a couple. I think we had a very big one in the first half. It's a very tight decision, and then we had a couple in the second half, you know, that in the end, if you want to or not, but they're going to push you down there, that you have to defend a little bit deeper. And we had a look how they scored their goals this season, and there's not too many goals that they have scored from outside of the box so far. Unfortunately, it was 2 today.
Etenu ya sama Saram team manager penefona se Tonda Eckert penene se wono saka na oro se Leeds United pause o mlusi ye Leeds United elusi o game na timi cause against Chelsea na no ana penike se ono kuta Leeds United openia ya fona Daniel Farke oni se mo de tuja kire se o mlusu sa game ni de na mo jiri se players no mo de bo atimi konka yentin se mo penene kai.
No, we come away disappointed because obviously we gave our supporters, our second to non fan base, so much to dream about, and of course we would have loved to let them dream a bit longer. And after a loss and tight game, you're always a bit disappointed. Don't want to miss to say congratulations to Chelsea first, that they're through to the final. I think overall it was a very tight game. Could have gone into both directions. I just saw the statistic in terms of expected goals, shots on target, big chances missed. We were the better side. But it's also fair to say that I think we were not at our free-flowing best in the first half.
Anu ya sama Leeds United boss ni sama kana Chelsea caretaker manager Calum opening for say Calum McFarlane or the sama credit atuja na McFarlane sama Kenya ni say win against Leeds United the first match no say ebema players no be very players no we confidence level yentin sama crockwine.
I think we wanted to be really clear with how we wanted to play and set up against Leeds. So we had some real principles that we ran after. We knew that they were going to think we were vulnerable and they were going to come for us early in the game. So you see the first goal, we'd set up Pedro Neto to drop down and create space to run into. We wanted to give Rob the option to go direct and not always have to play through. Even the first goal kick we kicked because we knew we were in a bit of a vulnerable place. So we wanted to take that pressure away from them. And then in the second phase, when
it's a new Chelsea caretaker manager Simeone Arne Slot who say Liverpool win by 3-1 against Crystal Palace. Now Arne Slot as a reaction after victory.
But we're really happy with the win and the gap towards the 6th place because we saw earlier this week how well Brighton played and they are on a streak of 6 or 7 games and 5 or 6 won. So we know we have to keep winning our games to qualify for Champions. It's not going to be the last goal he will score here at Anfield for us, but it's always nice for a striker to score goals, let alone if you've been out for so long, let alone if you have to score you can score your first here at Anfield. So nice for him, nice for us, because we needed a goal. It wasn't the best attack of the game.
Tiano ayesema na sopeneno Arne Slot ni small kana Arsenal wini ye say league table Arsenal sama be that top say 3-point gap and abeda omni sitting some sense City or game one e baba bon na Arsenal was 73 points, City was 70 and Manchester United was 58 points and for Liverpool and Sarah Tottenham was 58 points now Orefa na Mikel Arteta e kasa after so the team no enya 1-0 victory yente Mikel Arteta.
I don't expect after 22 years not winning it that it's going to be a path of roses and beautiful and beautiful music around it. So it's going to be like this, and we are ready for it. It's so hard to win in this league. We know that. That's why, the amount of points that the team that we have now compared to other years is different, and the reason is because it's so competitive, so difficult to do it. And we know at halftime the message was clear. We need to go and score the second goal. We tried, but when you are not that efficient in certain areas, we certainly have to have other issues, other things to win the game.
Yes, some Mikel Arteta on us ready to jana. Odo say nyame ya duma ochina UEFA Champions League games sa Robert Miabasina. Onim say Atletico Madrid amuni Arsenal betimi Asia Diego Simeone akasa say ojiri sampane victory against Athletic Bilbao na be post omomora na against Arsenal na ochina kunimidia yomudia yente Diego Pablo Simeone. Semen twaso dia na yemvremu na odum se ko itile openi afana se John Nkauruchi odum se o ye referee our experience here pa report eche and say openi no our under investigation na ye go so ye investigating it is your games na official big games no nya dia sa openi no betimi officiate games ni biom tie no ye report no se fio no man se ba no some epa owura fana Nicola Jackson odum se no Sakaraba Chelsea and abaya America omo etimi afana report amite and se ba yan for Chelsea brought no contract no nyadi omo ebe trigani ball cross no mo si debi se season end dia nyadi omo ebe tono nyadi omo ebe fanasa so mo gide sin performance no nyadi ekoye new reporter ano se fie no man pe ndi brefi na fe yemedi commence e wo fie dia na yen chase enfafi the Blasters of Ghana unim se Carlos Corres say but for on coach say Blasters no wa 5 million fat yawada no and a coach na ya value no awalisa out after value no and a coach na asene juwe dia se obojuma the Emma the Blasters of Ghana na onim say Malot Hotel ho ana dano ebetoja say togori owrem our Portuguese community omo Ghana say Portuguese community omo Ghana so many coach ni ko hia and omo ni din komo na mo ka tell so ye tawechi pa wejumedi oba bedi nyina no ye nyina ye tawechi serebe ya obetimi asosidi na coach ni yawada ya anveli ni wie no ebetoja say Saturday ana ofri Ghana say wadne nisu akirem awani krom na coach no onim say dano Friday odikan every our the Black Galaxies so ma say onim say team no omo camp omo preparing na say coach no so benya players ni bia omo de ba konkan na da actually no Blasters no betimi avre mu ana enti ade a the Black Galaxies omo eba no fucking say na ne edikan no onim say omo any team for Heart of Lion omo ni Heart of Lion eba no fucking say na sa game no etimi course no ya de omo wie no omo sanse ni bobo ko fene Diana Stars and so esan eba no fucking say ni nyina preparation omo serebe ya coach no betimi ho players no morning ball na manyama setime against Heart of Lion Black Galaxies we need by 3-0 omo we need 3-0 Brontia ya fana se Kobla Koji ono etimi shego na fi Ali Mohammed omo the players omo shego no the Black Galaxies and afi omo second game against Heart of Lion and also no ekoye 0-0 and no friendly games Black Galaxies team no omo so boy inteno ye ne fi ono no sabayenko the Blasters of Ghana so ye omo so omo sente kra next month and 17 Cup of Nations pass over Morocco na coach I for say Prosper na Teogum avrem our Ivory Coast okobo friendly games mienu yade Ghana ye need the young elephant of Cote d'Ivoire ebobo and fakesi wi a ye besanso eni omo so asanso abobium na before omuvrem our Ivory Coast no di kan ebo friendly game back omo ni True Life FC and they share my Ghana Blasters win by 4-2 inteno results are say fear man party hear say Ghana every under 17 tournament first match Ghana and Algeria be say no 14th May and as a match na betimi abasana fi Ghana your next game against South Africa and as 17th May and as a match no and as betimi abasana no pe yara ho nsɛm so no ɛtodwa ɛsidɛma ɛwɔ hye no senko clubs na sɛ House of Folk ɛnsesa weekend games ɛntimi ama so ɔmo so ɛbɔ friendly game Sunday ɛde a saa game no ɔmo ne Heart of Lion ɛna hyia ya ɛno so ɛndin 1-1 ɛne yɛ friendly games a clubs no so ɛbɔ sɛ de bɛyɛ league no bounce back a bibia nso betimi so akɔyie ɛnso adi amamonte no kakra no sɛ fie no manano pe ɛno sɛ bayɛ ho nsɛm todwa wonim sɛ team ɛfɛ no Ashanti Gold 04 a qualify say Oboase anya premier team sans weekendi Ice Gold 04 Bekwai Jemphis Park omuchi Sky FC ehom kanan ama Sky FC omu eti kanamo baako nti ohwe screens no so a eye Ice Gold 04 players no any supporters no eno betie si jomo a park de sinja asem kiti akra eye celebration pa na ekos na yenko na fie yenko ti kakra
was for you none in Pemfona, or me now with Obias, and at the end of the day, history makes Eddie as good as Samba back. So we thank God.
Okay, T, and here's some coach Karim Zito. To say from Kotoko, you baby, baby, you know free Kotoko, we're free Kotoko, and the Ice Gold 04, Edium Ako qualify Abetimo. Ewo Premier League ne monti ho sem no na me de wetumi siribɔ na afema sɛresa odum sɛ ukɔ Northern Region Savannah Region na eya dia na ochewie nura na Division 2 game back na ekoso no eye game a eye between Mole Nesna FC Mole Nesna FC omu game na ekoso between Tamale Super Wonders na game no na ekoso ewo Jinakpo Park ɛhɔ ɛna na game no ɛkɔso nti ɛmsi a mobɛtumi ɛde video no ato na lice mana na odi saa match no nya asɛm ketewa supporters nkrofo group we free yo no mobɛtie si park no so anti lice man no ɛna moti sɛ supporters no ɛne group no ɔmo yɛ ne ho adwuma na ate sɛ ɛnya asɛm ketewa krantewe ɛyɛ division 2 game a na ɛkɔso ɛna moti sɛ lice man na odi game no ɛna supporters na de ɛyɛ ne ho adwuma saa ntiwe ɛyɛ nneɛma na te sɛ ɛkɔso ɛwɔ yɛ lower divisions a na ɛkɔso da no yɛbɛka ɛyɛ Western Region deɛ no ɛfa nneɛma ɛkɔso ɛna wei Savannah Region ɛna ɛno sɛ PM a yɛrɛ ho sɛm deɛ ma nto nyame yɛdoma wie ɛbɛtena ase ɛwɔ TV so azɛ tɛ 2 PM na afei yɛasande S Sports no nso asanso de abrom tibidi besi a na masɔre sɛ sɛbire deɛ Don ɛne team no nyinaa yɛ krado a ɔmo de job ase show no ɛtoa so Power 97.9 FM din ɛde Roger Emmanuel from the Sports Monarchy Bo Taylor and I feel good for fun the omu chechema na no pay very show ni by midwest makramo bye.